Oh no. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome home.
Hey, are we
We're
live?
live. I'm not sure if anybody's here yet, but we get to chat with one another,
It doesn't matter if they're here or not.
right? They'll eventually get here and join the fun.
Yeah, when they get here, we could just chat. We would just do this anyway. So
I
if
know.
if
It's
people
funny how
show up,
that's how it started, right? With us talking, and then we're like, maybe we should include some friends in on this, and here we are.
yeah. It's like wonder what would happen if we just had people join in our conversation and listen in and say whatever they felt like.
Hi, Amy. Welcome. Let
Hey,
us
Amy.
know. Let us know in the chat how the sound is. I am super sensitive about the feedback, and Vanessa's on a new computer. I came upstairs where the acoustics are a little bit
Yes.
better. Hello. How are you, Wolf Kate Witch?
Hello,
Welcome, welcome.
Australia. Wow,
Good
it must be really late
morning.
there.
Good evening from us from US. Here, sit down, Mr. Lumpy.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. Welcome.
What time is it in Australia? I mean, that's like it's
Morning
got to be
time.
like, and is it in the morning there?
I am so happy to see
Oh,
that.
sound is
Sounding good.
great.
Sounds
Okay,
great.
good. Oh, good.
Noontime from Los
All right.
Angeles.
So
Judy,
that's
thank you.
yeah.
It's 7 a.m. in Australia.
Oh my good. Well, wow. Drink
I
your
hope you're having
coffee.
some coffee with us. The sound is
Have your
so
coffee.
improved. Vanessa,
Good.
I want to cry. I'm so happy.
Well, maybe that it was. So I switched computers, and this computer allows me to use earbuds and it has a microphone on it. So I was hoping maybe this would help
Would do
on
the
my
trick.
end. So maybe this was the problem.
Juicy
Who
broads.
knows? Juicy brides.
Yes, thank you, Crafting Mari. For
I
those of
really
you who
want to
may
do
not
that.
know, we were trying to think of names for the show, and we came up with Juicy Broads because we like broad nibs. We cannot lie.
We like broad
Um,
nibs. We cannot
Right? I'm
lie
looking forward to the DC Pen Show. I think we're all gonna be at DC this year. That is my
for
plan, is
sure.
to be in
We could do
DC.
like a live from DC.
We
That
could
would
do
be
a Juicy
fun.
Broads meetup.
We should. So I propose from here on out, instead of it being Lori and Vanessa, it's Juicy Broads
Juicy
live
Broads.
or live with something like let's just start. It was Juicy Broads. Who is responsible for that? Because I want to make sure they get credit for that name
That
because
is
that
true. I
is
can't remember where the name came from. I just remember I cracked up when I heard it. So,
yes.
yes.
So
And I
whoever
can't be
did that,
responsible for who we attract to the chat with that as our names.
who cares? Let them come. Maybe they'll
It'll
they'll
be
end up
fun.
liking pens and
Right.
they're like, well, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. They're talking about pens.
But I really liked the ink they were using.
Yeah, the ink is really juicy. So there's the juicy broads.
That
Roll
was their
credits.
only comment. It was just like a one-liner from, like, a quiet person who never participates in the chat, and that was like,
I love
it
it.
dropped that knowledge and, "Oh, ER76, me. This is
Me.
our
Thank
friend."
you. Okay. ER76.
What is your name, ER76?
If
Let
you could
yourself
like
be known.
shoot us, yeah, or shoot an email to me or Lori. My email is vanessa.langton@gmail.com. It's very simple. If you would like to do that, I mean, I would really love to give you credit for that name. We got to make sure when we do the grand announcement. Do you have an Instagram? If you're on Instagram, I also want to give you credit there. I want to give you so much credit for that name because it
It's
is the
really
best
good.
name ever.
It's really good, I will say. So I actually
It
did a
is.
very loose agenda for today, Vanessa. So Vanessa and I just connected today because she's been traveling the globe.
Mhm.
She went to Istanbul for Penfest, and she's back, and I had so much fun following you on Instagram, all the updates. It looks like you were with such a great group of women too. Like, it looks like your core
Yeah,
group of people that you were hanging out with were so much fun. So
they
I want to hear
are.
all about that. I want to talk about maybe some Black Friday deals, like what's left of Cyber Monday. We can chat a little bit about that. And then I have an Ask the Audience poll because I am moving into my Sterling Ink B6 planner, and I've never used a B6 planner, and I'm having a hard time finding a cover
I
for
like
it.
the B6 size is so much nicer though. Did you look at
I
Galen?
love it. I love it. It's a really great size. I got the brown one. the full year. Actually, this doesn't really even need a cover. I should just save
Is
my
it
money.
hard? Is it a hard cover?
It's like a squishy. It's like a squishy.
Oh.
It's got the gold trim. It's so nice. It is just a little bit smaller than the cousin, and it just makes me happy. I'm like taking this very seriously, like how I'm moving in. So this is the A5 versus the B6.
How are you going to survive with,
I don't
you're
know.
just making space smaller? How is that going to happen?
Well,
Yeah,
because what
Galen has B6. That's why Galen has a great assortment of
I
B6
wish I had
stuff.
known. I would have had you
I
pick me
think I
one up.
have.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
I think I have a B6. The B6
So
folio
here's
I
my
use from them
deal.
is here.
When I write, I kind of do columns. I break my day down into work-life balance, and I try to jot down a few things from each of those categories. These are for my
Right.
daily pages. And then I just kind of journal a little bit. But I always feel like there's this big gap here in the middle that is not necessary. And then
Yeah.
Hobonichi has the quote at the bottom. So I feel like those are just areas of wasted space. And it's kind of a chunky book. It's not as portable as a B6. So this is my first year in B6. So I'm pretty psyched. But
Okay.
I still continue to use an A5 for my morning pages. Oh, yes. We forgot to do our planner, our pen, and our
Oh
bag.
yeah. Well, I was
What
just
do you
showing.
have?
This is my B6. I believe it's a B6 size. I think it is my B6 from Galen. So
Oh, that's beautiful.
it fits in. The camera reverse is so weird to me. Okay,
That,
so
yeah.
it has the book in there, and it's pretty thick, so I think it could fit your planner. And then it also has room for two pens or two small Kaweco pens, one large pen, and then any type of accessories or bookmarks, cards, whatever.
That
So
could be perfect because I
this
do
is my
carry
suggestion.
my planner around with me throughout the house. My morning pages, they're usually done in the morning, so those don't go too far. But I feel like my
Right.
planner kind of travels with me throughout the day. So I will look on Atlas. Today is the last day for the 20% off on Atlas.
Yeah.
But it doesn't apply to Galen, but I would still apply that. I have a couple things in my cart right now that I'm
Right.
just debating on because I just feel like I've been bleeding money this weekend.
That tends to happen, especially
Yeah,
when the sales are
and Black
happening.
Friday, we just gear up. And does anybody in the chat use Rakuten, or do you use Rakuten for like cash back
I
bonuses?
do. I do. You don't get a whole lot back. I mean, it depends, but sometimes you can get 10% back here
Yeah, so like
and
today, I
there,
ordered some stuff from
and it
LLB
does add up. So
and
it's
they're
nice.
15% back.
You could-
Oh no, I just lost my light. That's okay. I will reshine. Yeah, so I've been putting so many things in my cart and just waiting to check out. I want to make
yeah.
sure I'm caught
The
up.
light,
Raven, the
clap
new.
on. I always wanted to get the
Yeah,
clapper.
that is such a great
Clap
thing. No, this
on.
is like I'm in my son's room, and if I breathe the wrong way, it comes loose out of the wall and then my light goes away. So
Well, that's
that's what
annoying.
I'm dealing with. So Wolf Cat Witch, is this what you bought over the weekend?
Yeah. Is this
Was
what you
this your
bought, or is this on your list? So, are you talking about the Esterbrook Raven, the new
um
Hallow
Banu Hollow?
Edison
Is that the
Company? Is it
Halloween? Oh, the
probably
Eco
the
Heat is the like orangey, like that bright color, right? For the Frisbee Eco Heat and the weeks. I got my first Banu Idolize. Oh, that's such a pretty one.
Oh, that is a really, really. Oh, that's what she's using today.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's
Duh.
your carry. Oh, I see, because we're doing our carries for today. The
Yes,
Idolize has
yes,
been on my
yes.
list. It's
So,
between that and the Dream Bean, because I really want to get the talisman model. I have so many euphorias and I just need a talisman. So congrats. Oh, okay. Let's talk about your Toyo Steel box,
the
because I
Toyo.
was going to share a little bit of an unboxing from Atlas,
Okay.
and I got this teeny tiny little Toyo box, and I thought
Okay.
it was going to be much
So I don't
bigger.
know if it looks like your size. I was gonna say this one is. So this is the one that you're probably talking about that you see on my Instagram, where I am redoing the 2022 Inkfed calendar.
Oh yes,
I'm
there's
not
no
really
way I
sure
would
what
fit.
size it is, but the best thing I can do. Oh, hey, it's close up. Hey, did I just make this weird?
Never. I have the strobe light.
You do.
Oh my
I
god.
don't have the party lights. Okay, so
Seriously?
using my trusty Galen brass ruler, it appears it is 8 by, hold on, turn around here, 8 by 4 by 2. So
Okay.
8 by 4 by 2. It's a good size for really anything. So
So clearly I need
I
to order
have
the
that
next
one. That's
one.
really, yeah. But that's a good one. You can use that for other things.
Like, what am I going to put in here?
Your Kaweco Sports,
Yeah.
your
Maybe
loose
some washi
knits,
tape.
some washi tape would be a good place to store that. So also, I guess what? Let's give a shout out to the Netherlands Pen Club.
Oh,
It's just,
fun.
well, it's a magnet. I picked it up. I picked it up at the Dutch Pen Show last summer. So that's why I keep it on here. So shout
Oh,
out.
that's where you got your Toyo box.
My Toyo box, I actually got that box from St. Louis Art Supplies. St. Louis
Hi,
Art
Claire.
Supplies. So,
Welcome.
hey Claire. Claire the big collector.
Claire the
She
collector.
oh
You're
my
talking like you're
gosh.
from Boston, Vanessa. I love it. Keep talking. I'm going to try to keep talking. I'm going to try to put my
Keep
light back
talking.
on.
Okay, so it's my show now. So my Toyo Steel. I got the
Tiptoe.
red one from the St. Louis Art Supply. And my other Toyo boxes I got directly from Toyo. And they actually have really decent delivery considering that they're in Japan.
Lumber
Yeah,
just heard the dog. He's
I'm gonna
very
need another box. I'm gonna need another box for this year's Inkvent calendar. So probably gonna get the silver one.
I think you started a
On the
trend. I'm
silver.
pretty sure Claire bought the Toyo box for
I think
for
she
her
did.
ink vent. So this
It's a
past week,
great box.
they're really nice. I just posted a video last night of a little shop that I went to called the Boston General Store,
I want
and
to go there.
it's so beautiful. So when he's going to bark now because the
I just saw
goes by. Did you see him?
saw
Just like,
he just flew through the air for
oh gosh, I'm gonna end up closing the door. They had this beautiful, it was like a cinnamon brown, and I'm a sucker for brown. It was a little bit deeper than this. This is kind of looking orangey. It was this beautiful cinnamon color at this store. But their prices were a little bit higher. And I thought that the price on the cinnamon one, which is the size that you just showed, was the price for this that I just got. And I thought, oh, I can get it for much less online. Well, no, because I got like the little baby one. But that's okay. I loved that color and I've never seen it online. So I may have to go back. Yes. Wolfgate Witch is from the Hood.
The Hood.
So she's been to Boston General.
Yeah. I follow them. I've ordered from them online, but I really want to go into the store. It looks really great.
You really feel like you're walking back in time and everything is
kind of looks like
top-notch
that.
quality.
Yeah.
It was so cool. It was really cool, especially for the holidays. It was a really fun walkthrough, you know?
Yes.
I don't think that is their main store. Kate has been to the one in Brookline, Mass, and I believe that might be their main store, their flagship store. I don't know if it's a little bit larger or what, but
okay.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Did you bring a purse today?
I did. Here, so I will go quickly with mine.
Yes, let's see what you've got.
Because we're a little bit late. So this is a purse. I buy a lot of my purses secondhand, and I think Vanessa does as well.
I do.
This is a Givenchy bag, and I love, this is a medium size. I bought this on Poshmark. I got a great deal for it, and it weighs a little bit. It's a little heavy, but it's one of these bags that I just keep going back to because it's so practical, and I can wear it like here in my arm, or I can wear it over my shoulder. This is detachable, and it's just a classic.
Cool.
I love the shape of it. I don't know if I shared this in previous videos, but when I was a young mom, I could never wear bags like this because I always had kids on me, around me. And so I always used to have to wear like, you know, crossbodies or big shoulder bags or whatever. Right. So whenever I could wear a top handle bag, like once my kids were older, those were like my date night bags. So I love that this is kind of a date night bag or a shoulder bag. So I went with a little bit of a black theme today. since I grabbed this. Not very festive to kick off the holidays. I have all black. This is a Lloydstrom notebook that an old friend gave to me. And this is my main channel, Lori's Boston Found. She had it personalized for me. So I put a lot of my content ideas in here. And my little slogan, where thrifted is the new black. That's like my little tagline for Lori's Boston Found. So this is a journal that has I've just been using it ongoing.
Cool.
It's really fun. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is because Lloydstrom is having, am I saying that right? Lloydstrom? Free personalization on all of their notebooks today for Cyber Monday. I would put a couple of smaller notebooks, the A6 size, in my cart, because then you got if you spent a certain amount, you got a free A5 notebook, but I missed that window. And now today's deal for Cyber Monday is free personalization. So if anybody wants to get a personalized notebook, it's like a $10 saving. So I thought that, I don't know if it's this personalized, but you can have, I noticed on the little books, I was going to do Time with Tata at the bottom, or thought of giving it as a gift. So these are my favorite notebooks for morning pages. And the pen that I have, and I wanted to talk about this because I think I have my Raven with me, but I don't know if you can see, it looks like it's discolored. And I'm like, I don't know. Look at the cap. I know I'm a little bit washed out because of the light, but it's almost like if I wet it, it goes back to dark. But when it's drying, it almost has this powdery thing on the cap going on.
Well, here's my Raven. So, I do have it. So
see how grayish mine is?
Oh, it's almost like, you know how the Lamy 2000 does that?
I don't know, but
I don't know. That's very strange.
Took it out to write with it the other day, and I was like, what is this? What is happening? So I want to find another black pen to just compare. To just, I guess my black notebook is black.
I could see it. I mean, it does have kind of a, maybe, it probably wouldn't hurt to I would contact Esterbrook about it.
Because this was just like Halloween, right? And I didn't have it inked up for this month because it's a beautiful writer, and I got the piston fill, and I love everything about this pen. I love it so much, but I went to grab it and I was like, what is this? So I didn't know if anybody else has had that issue.
That is really interesting. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, I would reach out to Esterbrook, even Wolf Kate Witch. Wolf Kate Witch, that's an interesting way to spell Kate. I like that. Wolf Kate Witch recommends the same exact thing.
Are we saying that right, Kate? I think the Kate, that's Irish, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what it must be Irish.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what.
A lot of Irish folk.
I'm just like Wolf. I'm like Wolf Witch.
Wolf Witch.
Because I was like, I don't know how. I'm totally gonna butcher that.
Yeah, I probably. Maybe I'll reach out to them. And then I was like, it was in the top drawer. It was in the second drawer of my clear acrylic, and I'm like, is it from the light? Did the light fade it? I don't know.
No, because mine's always out. Mine's out. It's laying around here, light. I mean,
okay.
I would contact them and see what they say about it.
Okay.
But they'll make,
because I know it's a new material for them as well. I wonder if they've heard from anybody.
Yeah, that's actually very interesting. I don't know what material it's made from, David. I just, it feels a lot like the Lamy 2000, the black one, to me. It's very similar.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have the Lamy here somewhere.
Do you? So yeah, I don't know
what different material, but
the deal.
No, you're right, actually, because this feels like a smoother, more like a metal. The Raven, there's something different about it. Micron.
Yeah,
it does write so smoothly.
It's very interesting. So yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. Oh, really?
Oh, that's too bad. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I would.
I'm sure they'll take care.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to open a can of worms. I just thought it was interesting. You can see, I know. I'm like, I love Esterbrook. That was not my intention here.
Well, if it's experimental, sometimes experiments come with, trouble.
Maybe
you got to work out. Yeah. So that's just how it goes.
I feel like if I go like this, it gets nice and dark.
So you have to wet it constantly. You keep a baby wipe. You're just like.
But then it dries a little powdery.
That's better.
I can't tell you how happy I am that I'm not hearing myself talk. It may not seem like a big deal, but it was stressing me out so much.
I know it was.
And I
So,
look forward to
but
this
hey,
conversation so much, and so I'm so happy.
everybody
So
thinks it's better. Everybody's good.
fantastic.
So,
So Vanessa, share with us your bag, your planner, your
all
pen.
right.
What do
Well,
you have?
the bag I jumped back into because I was carrying, when I go out of town, I carry a big bag to put all my stuff in there. And if I buy stuff, I could just throw it in there too. So as soon as I got home, I was like, I'm going smaller. So I'm actually carrying an oldie but goodie. It's my
Okay.
first Louis Vuitton
I love
from
it.
1996, and it was
That is
bought
a
brand
great
new.
style. Hmm?
Brand yeah, it was bought brand new by my
Oh,
husband,
oh, that's
and
good.
it's actually held up really well for as old as it is. So
Yeah.
um, I
It's
did
like a
have to.
saddlebag style. I really like
It
it.
is. It's the Saint Cloud.
Mm.
Saint Cloud.
St. Cloud.
Saint
That
Cloud.
I don't think that's in production anymore. That's
No, it's
beautiful.
not.
I love
But
the shape.
I just it's a good bag. So I've been carrying this a lot. And I don't, it's a smaller bag, so I don't really have a big case there. But what I do want to show y'all is this case that I got from Istanbul from a company called Shark Craft.
Ooh.
And it's really pretty. I don't know if y'all can handle this because it's
Brace
really,
yourself. Brace yourselves.
brace yourselves.
Juicy Broad's gonna pull something out. Oh, look at
So
this.
see if I can, so you can see the detail of it. It's marbled leather, and it
And what
has like pinks and yellows and purples and greens,
it's gorgeous.
and it
Is
even
that a
has a,
notebook cover or just like a little pouch or
well,
pen
that's
case?
it's kind of both. So here's the back. Okay, so when you open it up, it's lined with like yellow suede,
That's
so you can fit
gorgeous.
9 pens in it, and it
Wow.
has a place where you can hold notebooks.
Wow.
So I've got some
I have
notebooks in
never
here.
seen a
It's
design
actually
like that.
quite, I know, it's quite genius, right? So, and it's really
Yes.
soft. I mean, it's really nice. So that's what, yeah, I've been really enjoying
And that it
this.
looks
And
like you have
then
some beefy pens in there too. You have
I
like a
do,
149?
I
Yeah.
do. I've got a 149 there. I've got my tailored,
Oh,
my
yeah.
tailored Asher, which is a very big pen.
That's a big pen too.
A Kilk, a really big Kilk pen. And
Oh, look, it's
this pen
pretty.
is new. So this is
You know what? I just
Tasha.
wanna say, you know what that reminds me of? Remember when you were you ever a kid and you would, like, do, like, stained glass where you, like, melt the stained glass little specks and you would
Yes.
do, like, things or when you would melt crayons and let it dry and then have, like, a
Yes.
multicolored crayon? That's what it reminded me of. I love the
It
pink,
does.
but
It's kind of,
mine
and
too.
I actually have one of those multicolored crayons somewhere. It's like a square.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know where it is, but I bought one because I found it. So, oh my gosh, I have to have that so I can play with it. So
Beautiful.
this pen that I've been using since I got back, this is actually available from Galen Leather, and it's a
Gorgeous.
Tasha
Ooh,
pen.
yeah.
You might know them for their Urushi and
Yes.
Raiden designs. This is actually paint, some sort of paint that's on here. It's blue, and it's
I'm
meant
writing it
to.
down.
You're, it's meant to resemble the appearance of granite. So this is the Tasha granite stone, and it's an ebonite body and cap, and the section also has that gorgeousness on it, and it
Mm,
has a really smooth writing sailor nib on it. So it's a stainless steel nib,
wow.
but it writes really good. I mean, it just
Beautiful.
writes so
But it's
good.
different to have a sailor stainless steel nib on a pen
It,
because typically people go with, the German nibs.
yeah, that's true. So, well, Tasha, I know that their nibs are always sailor.
That makes
They use
sense, that
sailor.
makes sense. They
But
usually have,
yeah,
like, the king of pen, that's on there. That nib's on
yeah,
their biggie.
this is really nice. And it's,
Absolutely beautiful.
comes in other colors. It comes like in red and black. And so, but the blue is really
That's stunning.
just,
You bought that while you were in Turkey?
yes, got it while I was in Turkey. So, um, yeah.
So that is gorgeous. Why don't you give us a little, that's a good segue to talk about your trip to Istanbul. That's perfect.
All
I was
right.
waiting to see your haul from
But don't you
Penfest.
want to see my weapon of the day?
Oh, I forgot. I don't know. I would hold up Lumpy. He's my weapon of the day.
Here's your so my weapon of the day is also an oldie but goodie,
Okay.
also from around 1995, 96.
I'm always
And
nervous at this part. Everybody hold your breath.
so I got this when I was in the Navy.
Oh,
And this is by a friend of mine. He was a PR, and they were basically they were the care crew for the survival equipment, like for those people who jumped out of airplanes. They would repair like parachutes and stuff like that. So
wow.
that we used to call it the para shop. So this is actually like a knife that they would carry, that people who jumped out would carry in their gear. And
Yep.
he made the case. And
Is it
so
leather?
the knife is also Japanese. So here's
Wow.
the knife. It's serrated.
Wow.
It's very
So would they
shiny.
use that to like cut the parachute once
Yeah,
they
you
got
you
down
can
to
cut
just
rope with it.
rope?
So this is a military issue knife.
That
Ah.
is really cool.
So yeah,
How long were you in the Navy, Vanessa?
I was only active for 3 years, and I was
Wow.
inactive for 5. But
Wow. There's
yeah,
no only. That is really impressive.
it was a lot of fun. I
You
actually
posted the
enjoyed it.
most adorable picture of yourself in the Navy on your Instagram account a couple weeks.
Oh,
It was so cute. You're like, guess which one is me.
yeah, that's how. Yeah, I've been like that my whole life. So just
So
a
great.
little
See, I
off.
like that one. As far as knives go, I like that one.
Yeah, it's nice. So it's kind of just one of these souvenirs that I've had, you know.
Sentimental from a friend.
Yes, definitely. So I'm going to show you all just real quick before we get into uh, the Istanbul, the Penfest thing. I just want to give a shout out to Nick.
Okay. Oh,
I don't know if
this
y'all could see it.
oh,
Nick
yes.
drew my portrait.
That was so nice of him. So he was somebody who was in the chat last week. I said the lips are dead ringer for you.
I don't know if the light is going to let y'all see.
I got Ruth Bader Ginsburg vibes from that too.
Oh, yeah, I could. I could see that too. Now that you talk about it. Anyway, I just thought it was very nice. Thank you very much,
I
Nick.
thought that was really sweet.
I don't get much fan art, but that I thought that was very cool.
That is so
So
cool. He was in the chat last week, so Vanessa had messaged
yeah,
me. Um,
it's like, did you get any fan art?
I didn't get a portrait,
Did you
Dave.
get anything?
No,
She's
not
like,
Dave. No, Nick. It was Nick.
yes, Nick. So that's why I was like, yeah, I was like, did you get a picture drawn of you and sent? No, it's like I did.
Just Vanessa. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, I thought it was very sweet. So
Incredibly sweet.
again,
That was so
that
nice
doesn't,
and thoughtful. So he
yeah,
did he send that? No, that was like a screenshot that he emailed to you.
that was a screenshot I took of it, but he emailed me the picture. So you can
So
email me through my
nice.
Instagram. It links up to that. Oh, where to begin here?
Must have been those knives.
Hey, knives are always, a lot of people like knives.
He
So
liked your knives. He liked your
it's
knives.
like a dangerous woman.
Um,
I think it's, who sings that? My daughter listens to someone that sings a song. It's like
I think it's
dangerous woman.
Ariana Grande.
You're right. How do you know that?
My son, that was like his first crush was Ariana Grande, like hardcore when he was
She's,
young. And
she's
now
cute.
his girlfriend really resembles Ariana, but she hates Ariana Grande.
Oh,
But we all think it's so funny because she's like
that's
this
very
little
funny.
peanut with the long black hair. I see why he was attracted to her. That was his first crush.
He has a type.
Yeah, he does have a type.
Your
For
baby
sure.
boy has a type.
Yeah, he does.
So here's a picture. This is, I don't know if y'all follow her, Denise Bagdas. She has science notes on Instagram. So this is the inside of the room that we taught our workshops in. So that's a photo I snapped of Denise doing her thing. So as you can see, the inside had this really,
That was the most beautiful venue.
I mean, a pen show and a palace
What a combo.
and a princess. I mean, can it get any better than that?
Right? Vanessa, the princess. Wait,
Yes.
science notes, and her name is Denise.
Denise, yeah. So here's I was just obsessed with the chandelier in that room. So I took
Gorgeous.
photos of it. And just the detail on the ceiling was just amazing. So there was a lot of times I would just sit there and just kind of stare at it. I would
Gorgeous.
zone out like because I
So
just
for
thought it was
folks
so
who are in the
gorgeous.
chat who have never been to a pen show, what would you say? Because you've been around the pen show circuit. So what would you say really is a standout feature of this particular pen show? Like what are some of the differences? We've also been to the Dutch pen show as well. So I'm curious what some of the similarities, differences, pros and cons, like what you loved. I'd love to hear your take.
Hmm. Well, the pro was the location, obviously. Excuse me. So it was in a palace. I can't pronounce the word for it, but it's located on the Bosphorus River. So let's see if I can pull up. So I snapped a lot of photos because that's what when I travel, especially to different locations like this, I
It
always
really
snap.
helps me remember when I take photos. Like
I
I'm
just
I'm
like
just now getting
photographing.
to journaling my Japan trip, and thank God for all of my pictures.
So that's the view outside the window
Wow.
of that room.
Wow. Is that a balcony? Beautiful.
Yeah, it had a balcony there. That's where everybody was taking their smoke breaks.
Wow.
Um, so yeah, that's where. So that's the room that we were in.
So
Let me
one
just.
room for the show. I found it very interesting. I watched your walkthrough how Mont Blanc had like a guard and only 5 people were allowed in at a
Was that
time.
like the most pretentious bullshit you've ever seen in your life? I was
I
like, "Are you serious?"
I don't under like most of the people who had pens that were, if they were worried about theft or anything, I feel like they were under cases. Like most
They
people,
were.
they don't
A
leave
lot of
out
them were.
their, really fancy pens.
Yeah, a lot of them were in cases, especially the ones that were, like super high dollar, like
Mhm.
some that were, like jewelry, because there were some pens there that the materials were like, sterling silver and diamonds. And so, yeah, that stuff should be under a case. And you don't
Sure.
just go up and grab their pens. The thing I got from that show is like, so compared to American shows, they really don't want you just coming up and touching their pens
Okay.
because it's behind a case. So it's like, okay, well, so if I need help with this, I'm gonna have to ask somebody,
In
which is
general, it
fine.
felt a little bit more formal, although most
It
things
was
are
a little
more
bit more.
more formal than the United States.
That is true. So it was more formal, and but it was really put together very well. Like, one room had all the major brands in it. Like your Karen Dash and trying to think of some of the Kaveco, some of the
Mhm.
bigger brands, and then you had another room that had all vintage pens in it.
Cool.
And then another room that had like local Turkish artisans that were there that were doing, like leather journals and notebooks and wax seal stamps, stuff like that.
That must have been
And
really
then
fun.
it was, and that I like the way it was organized. Everything was like, on a schedule. Announcements were done on a schedule. They even had someone tending to the 4 of us. So the 4 women who were there, you probably follow them. Tersh, who you might know on Instagram as Sky Bambi, was
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Clarissa, who you might know as Snowy Studio,
Mhm.
was there, and then Denise, who is Science Notes, was there. So it was the four of
Denise is the only
us.
one I wasn't following.
Yeah, she does. I don't know how active she is at the moment. She's still out of town, but she does a lot of journaling and wax seal stamps and
And each of you
yeah,
taught a different
yeah,
workshop. You taught wax seal.
right.
Um, Snowy Studio did her beautiful, like, ink blotting,
Right, her ink blots and the whole
within a
thing.
journaling page.
Right, and Denise did mental health and journaling
Oh,
because
I like that.
she is a scientist. And then Tersh did more like travel journaling.
Fun.
So the whole theme of the workshops was based on journaling because I was showing that you could do wax seal stamps also in journals.
To
You don't have
enhance.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to put on an envelope. You could do all kinds of
Mm.
stuff with it. So
Mhm.
it was really cool. That just everybody is so nice there. They are
It's so
so
wonderful
nice.
to see that, pens can just bring together so many people. I think one of the things that intrigues me the most about the hobby is the fact that it's an international thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a thrifter, for my day job, and when I went to Italy, it was really hard to find, like, a thrift store in a traditional sense. For me, we were in Venice trying to find a place, and then in Japan, everything was really expensive and highly curated, and I had to really hunt to find, like, a traditional Salvation Army shop. But I feel like pens, it is on the forefront
Oh
in so
yeah.
many countries. Like, you can go to any major city and find their pen shop, like their local pen shop, and be connected with people instantly, and I find that fascinating and really nice as a way to, like, bridge people. I love it.
Oh, definitely. And you probably don't even have to speak the same language. You just pull out your pen and just do this. And they're like, I I know what that is. And you're like,
Yes. And was Esterbrook, like, did you see this is like the Halloween edition for me. My black bags and my no lights. Please do a wax stamp video, Vanessa. Did you see the comment?
yeah. You mean like a YouTube video or
Yes.
like a how-to type of thing? Is that what you're talking about?
I think that would be grand. Yeah,
I could
just a
do
little
that.
demo. Like, just think in terms of if anybody is here and they're not following Vanessa, she's the Pen Gangsta on Instagram, and you do daily, couple times a day, uploads of reels, and so there are so many fun demonstrations
Yeah.
of your wax seal. But it would be nice to have something more like step by step on YouTube for people to kind of be able to reference. I took Vanessa's class at the Orlando Pen Show, and it was really fun.
So
Um,
I just put in the chat, that's my Instagram handle. It's just my name,
Bye,
not very
Claire. Thank you for
imaginative.
being here, honey. Yes, this is Vanessa. Vanessa Links. Oh, I always say you're Pen Gangsta, but it's actually your name.
I used to
Sorry.
have a Pen Gangster Instagram, but I couldn't do two accounts. It was too much. So
Yeah, no,
I
this
deleted it. I was like, I'm gonna do just the one that I've always had. So Pen
yeah,
Gangster, that's who I pretend to be on
socials.
YouTube. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it just kind of caught on. So I
It is really fun.
I
Yeah, that
know
was
it's crazy. I look very gangsta, don't I?
you're right. Tough. She's a tough, juicy broad. Um, did you was is you mentioned Karen Dosh, and I always find it really interesting. There are a couple accounts that I follow, that are more like the European circuit on YouTube,
Right.
and I find that a lot of American stores and online places, they don't talk about brands like Karen Dosh as much, but that seems to be like a
Yeah.
very big, or like ST DuPont and brands like that. Did you find that they had a much stronger presence in Istanbul than you see here?
Yeah, Karen Dosh definitely did. I saw more people walking around with their little bags from there. I
Mhm.
think they are a bit more popular in Europe than they are here in the States. It's kind of strange how that happens. Some brands like really do well here, and then there's some brands they they don't.
I agree, and I
So
I wonder why, like, I feel like but a lot of people like myself who do videos about pens and you, like, I don't feel like, I'll probably talk about Esterbrook 5 times before I talk about
same.
and then I think it trickles through the community because, like, one person gets a pen, and then you get excited, and then you get the pen, and then 4 videos come out about a pen, like the Raven, everybody was talking about the Raven, and,
Right.
um so I think it's really interesting, and I wonder what, like, a good middle of the road pen would be from them. I think they're a little bit pricier.
I think they're a bit
Um,
pricier, and I think that has a lot to do with it as well.
yes.
Because a lot of people, I speak on a personal level as well. But I'm looking at a pen, and if it's over $200, I'm all like, oh, okay, wait a minute, I really need to think about this.
Yes.
$200, and then I'm like, okay, okay, well, it has this and this and this. So Karen Dash, I don't think they have a pen under 200, do they? Does anybody know if
Not that I
they
know of. They
do?
have I can't think of his name, but he's an Italian guy who does videos, and, oh gosh, I can't think of his name. He owns a store in Italy,
Uh,
And he actually has done a series where, if I remember, I'll put it in the description. He's done a series where he visits people's homes and he goes over like big collections, like people with like crazy money collections. And I think it's like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous pen edition from what I can see. But it's really fun. It's really fun to see people's collections. Like
That is
he just
pretty
did like
cool.
a top 10 pens of 2023, but he had really all high end ones.
I'm so sure.
But there was a Caran d'Ache one that he featured, and it wasn't like crazy money. And Atlas did have it on their website, but I want to say it was still like it was expensive. It wasn't like $2,000, but it was like 600 or
Yeah.
700.
Jeez. Yeah.
Hi Lena, welcome. We are kind of going in and out of talking about Istanbul. If anybody has any specific questions for Vanessa or Vanessa, regarding Penfest, please leave them in as a comment, because I'm sure she would love to answer.
I'd
There's a
be
lot
more
of
than happy to
content from
answer your
over there.
questions.
Yes. So was there, I'm trying to think, like what, so you bought that pen from Tatcha.
So Galen Leather is carrying it.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay.
Galen also, they don't have just leather accessories, but they also carry, pens. But no, I would have to say the highlight of the show for me was I have a very favorite brand that's out of Turkey. They're called Sepia Accessories, and they make
Mhm.
beautiful, beautiful brass accessories. And so I was like, if I'm going to spend money anywhere, I'm going to spend it there.
I love that you bought something local. I love that was.
A lot of it was local. Like I have paper, so the Shark Craft, they're based in
That is
Turkey.
so pretty. I love that.
This is Keratis papers. This is based in Turkey as well.
Mm.
So, while I'm there, I don't want to get stuff that I can find just anywhere. Here's another case. This is by Vav
That's
Leather.
gorgeous.
It's just a pretty
With the little
burgundy
3 pen or
case.
2 pen.
It's a 3 pen. I
Pretty.
mean, and the details are just impeccable.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, I just like I'm not gonna go to Istanbul, Turkey to get an Esterbrook. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly. I felt when I was in Japan, there was a really good deal on a Pelican, and I'm like, I just can't do it. I cannot. I will only buy Platinum, Sailor, or
Yeah.
Pilot while I'm in
That's
Japan.
that's
like it
how I
just
feel about
I
it.
couldn't do it. Plus, like the deals were so much better on local
Oh
things.
yeah, it's like cheaper out there, right? So
Yeah. Go
from
ahead.
Sepia, I would really like to point out what I've been using since I got home is this dip pen, because I like to use dip pens to test inks. So,
Okay.
isn't that
That is
gorgeous?
stunning, and I don't know if my eyes deceived me on your Instagram, but does the back part of that bend?
Uh-huh. It bends, and the reason why it bends is to give it a little, you can kind of adjust the weight
That is so
of the
cool.
pen. And when I did it, he's like, gently, gently. And I was like, okay, okay.
Yeah, you don't wanna like
That's what. So, and that way, when you hold it, it actually kind of, because I was using it like this earlier today, it kind of curves with your hand.
Yeah, and it
It
must
feels
alter, like, the
awesome.
balance and the weight of how it feels when you.
Yeah. So this was I
That
actually
is
went
so
there to see
unique.
this. I was like, I want to see this in person because I've already got the ink well that I use with it. So see if I can reach around the back here.
Is the nib a brass nib or a steel nib?
Is it steel nib?
Okay.
Oh,
If you wouldn't mind putting the brand in the notes, that would be really exciting.
I'm not trying to get close to y'all on purpose.
Hi.
Just,
Hi, Vanessa.
I was trying to reach for this. Okay, hold on a second. I'm like smashed against the camera. So at the Dutch pen show, I got this inkwell from them. So they were and so a couple months after the Dutch pen show, he came out with the matching
Oh,
dip
that is
pen.
so nice.
I was like, I
mean,
have to have this. So I actually went there knowing that I was going to come
that's
out with this. I had
I'm
to,
so excited for you. What a
yeah.
beautiful set.
I mean,
And something special from both places as
yeah,
well.
they're just really, and so the guy is actually, he makes jewelry. He actually makes the sterling silver elements that go on the Kilk pens, and Kilk is another Turkish brand. So he
Mhm.
designs all that. He's got a new series that he just came out called Memento Mori, the Vanitas, and it touches on 17th century art. He's actually, it turns out, the guy's an art historian.
You must love
So
that.
I was like,
Yeah. Keep talking.
it's like, really? This is exciting. So this is part of the packaging. So I actually had to jettison a lot of the packaging to fit. I only travel with carry-on bag. So if it doesn't fit the carry-on.
Okay. So before Vanessa left, she was telling me how she only does a carry-on. I'm like, you're
Only
going to
carry-on.
Turkey for a week. Like, did you do it in a carry-on?
I sure did.
I am so impressed.
So that's what you jettison the extra boxes and you put all into one box and you pack that way. So that's how. So he based a lot of this stuff on this painting.
Wow.
So just a 17th century Dutch Vanitas Memento Mori painting. So the first thing I want to show you is this little box.
That is precious. What goes in that box? It looks like a treasure chest.
It does. And so they have another one that has a heart on it, but this one is meant to hold, you can hold nibs, or you can actually put whatever you in it, but I have a couple of nibs in there right now.
Oh, that's a great idea. And it's like, does the skull twist? Is that the lock? It does.
So yeah, it doesn't, it twists and it locks it. So
that's really cool.
I know my hand gets in the way to do that, but so you see that.
So what did you say the other thing was? A heart, did you say? What was it?
I do have it. Okay, this might get awkward again, guys, so.
Good thing you washed your hair. Actually, I don't know if you did. It looks great.
I did.
I didn't wash my hair today. Yesterday.
I wash it every other day for your information. So here's the heart one, and this is from a couple years ago. So this is the first one he made.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So this is the newest series.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same guy who made the inkwell and all the same artists.
Yeah. Just really. And another, here's a pen rest that I got as well. So this little circle you see here, it's meant, so when you look at this, you see your reflection. So it's a self-reflective type of thing that goes with the Memento Mori. Okay. And you can also slide the book up. Wow. And back here, it's hollow when you do that. So you could keep secret messages in there for yourself.
Fold them all up. Now everyone knows.
Now everyone knows, except for my family, because they cannot touch my things. So get out.
You can write all like the bank account passwords in there.
And last, but certainly not least, that I got from them is still part of the Memento Mori series, is this tiny little magnifying glass.
Oh my goodness.
They had a bigger one, but I had to get the miniature because it's just too adorable.
That is really cute. And it's functional, right? You can.
Yeah, it actually is. You can look at.
That's fantastic. What a great collection of unique treasures.
Every time they come up. So the first time I saw them, Galen Leather was at the DC Pen Show, and they brought some of their accessories with them, and I was like, "What is this?" So I was like, "That."
Wrap them up.
But yeah,
so all of those items are available through Galen Leather.
I think Galen does carry some. I believe that you can find. They do have an Etsy store. So let me see if I'll write it down here.
While you do that, I am going to say hello to Janice. Hi, hun. How are you? Late to join today, but I purchased a Grail pen from Atlas over the weekend. The Petrified Forest. They were having a great deal on those little box sets. And I don't know if you got one of the box sets, but I know that the Petrified Forest was in there. That is a beautiful one. Congratulations, Janice.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, Atlas had some wonderful sales, but I've managed to only buy my Christmas pen this month. Did I buy a pen from Atlas?
Your Christmas pen?
What is your Christmas pen? Wait, like one that you're putting away for Christmas?
Or is it one that you're writing with for Christmas, like your cards and stuff?
Oh, good question. Sepia Accessories. That's what Vanessa is sharing with us. They are a company out of Turkey, and they make all those beautiful brass designs. Absolutely gorgeous. That pen is just unreal.
Yeah, and they also have one in
glass, because I am hard on my stuff. So
They also have it in sterling silver, that pen, so I might
Beautiful.
buy that.
Beautiful. All right, let's see. Well, that can be one of your Christmas accessories.
Yes.
Where's my raven? Um, I love all that. Okay, so somebody asked a question that we missed back here. Um, I'd love to hear something about what surprised you most.
Mm.
And she did just show us a pen that she got. But
Yes,
what
I only
surprised
got the
you?
one pen. I didn't get a
Okay.
bunch of pens.
Mm.
Um, because
People send her pens for free. She
I've
doesn't
already
need
got a lot of pens. So I always like to look for things that are unique. The sepia accessories to me is very unique.
so unique.
Also, oh yeah, and then leather cases that are unique, like that one from Sharkcraft. That looks really cool, and you can hold all the pens and put a notebook in there. I just think that is just super convenient,
I love that.
and it's not super huge either. It's actually a nice size. So that's the type of stuff when I go to pen shows I look for. Um, I do have a pen that came in while I was gone. It's in
Yeah,
this
let's see
box.
it. Ooh, I think I know what that is.
It's the red white one.
Yes. Are
So
you
I have
saving it?
no, I just haven't unboxed it yet, but I'll show it to you right here
Do that with us.
because I like to do my official unboxing on video, and then I
Mhm.
put it on the gram.
Put it on the gram.
So here's the box it comes
Leora
in.
pens, those are beautiful, Amy. Oh, gorgeous.
The box is different from what they usually do, but there it is.
Ooh. Oh, it's such a Christmas pen. How are we not gonna
Yeah,
get that this
I
month in
know. It's
December?
just, and
So
I just,
exciting.
I like red, so I saw that and I was like, well, I missed out on the pink one. They had one that was pink striped.
That is so expensive now, it's ridiculous.
I know. So I was like, well, the next best thing to me would be the red striped.
I
So
love it. I was never
yeah,
like I liked the green one, but I never pulled the trigger on it. That one has gold trim too, right?
it has gold trim.
Which I like a
I
lot.
got a medium nib on this one. So I'm very excited to play with this. I can't take it anymore. I'm probably tomorrow morning gonna make the
Oh, I'm
video
so excited to
and
see.
ink
What are you
it.
gonna ink it up with? What
I
what
don't
color?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe the Star Ruby or yes, it is an M600. It's an M600.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
they always seem to do these special colors in the M600, which I think we talked before. And it would be nice if they did an M800 because I know there are a lot of M800 fans out there.
It would be so nice. I actually really like the size of the M600, but I think I said before, like, it's the weight for me that I miss the weight, but then that other one, the pretty one, the black with the orange and the green that you said is a little
That's
heavier, the
it.
one that
Yeah, that's the
Joe sent you.
M600. Yeah, that's a nice one
She
too.
said, "Boo."
I know.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know why they don't do the M800s with the special colors.
I feel
I
like
mean,
they would fly off the
I think
shelves.
they would too. I think they would too. And that's what it just blows my mind because could you imagine like an M1000 and the red and
That
white? That would be so awesome.
it would be what's really interesting is Sailor does, like, things across the board. I was looking at that
Yeah,
Kisan, the T one, and they have it as in King of Pens, they have it in Pro Gear, they have it in Pro Gear Slim, they do it across the board, and I wish Pelican did that.
I wish they did too. Yeah, for some people the M600 is too small. For me, it's a perfect size. That's actually the size I do prefer from Pelican.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, the
I don't
M800 is
own
a
an
good size
M600, so
too.
I can't speak to it. Maybe I just have to try out the red.
You need to try out. Yeah, you've got an Apple Boom near you, don't you? Go with the
I
Apple Boom.
do, I do.
Yeah,
I ended up getting maybe they would be too expensive.
maybe it's a price point that they're trying not to hit. I don't know.
I don't know. But I did break down on Apple Boom, and I already shared this with Vanessa, and I bought the Bebe
The baby.
because it was a really good price. I mean, relatively speaking. I've been really liking pocket pens lately. I think I bought the TWSBI when I was in, New York from Yoseka. I got the little baby TWSBI mini, and I've been really enjoying that, and we both love our Kavekos. And, yeah, it was significantly less than I got the black one. I didn't get the white because the white one was still full price, which was like
Wait, you
$200
got
more.
you got the black or the white one?
I got the black baby.
Oh,
because that one was on sale.
I secretly want that too.
You do? Well, we could, you know what? When we get
We
bored,
can
we can trade. We
swap.
can swap. Well, it's on sale. It's on sale.
Is it really?
Yes. I mean, so the Bebe, well, because the ivory one, the one that you have is
Yeah.
limited edition. The
The
one that
black one isn't?
the black one I think is standard
No
stock.
kidding.
So that one is all right,
See you
Kate.
later,
We'll see you
Kate.
later.
Oh, she changed her
Bye.
name. Kate the Witch Wolf.
Oh,
She just did that right
change it?
now.
Oh, look at that.
Surprise.
Hello, Kartika. Oh, hello, friend. Hi, how are you? Yeah, so I want to say there was a $200 difference. And the other thing is Yoast, with some of those sales that he had, I'm talking about the Black Friday sales and the Cyber
Yeah,
Monday
that's
sales
why I got my Pelican was from his Black Friday. So
at Apple Boom.
yeah.
Certain pens, he's only offering the sale on certain nibs. So like when I went in on the Bebe, the medium was the sale price. I had originally chosen like the broad, and then the price went up by like 150 or 200.
So what
But
was the price for that?
I want to say it was 5 something.
That's not bad.
I mean, I think the price that if you look online at the Baby, it's in the sevens.
Yeah.
However, it was like whatever, like 550 or whatever. I hope my mom's not watching. She'll be horrified.
she will a brick.
I don't usually tell people what I spend on pens.
I don't either. Only between me and the video viewers.
Yes, just our very small community of YouTube.
Of everybody else except for my family.
So in addition to it, and this was, I thought I had a loophole. I thought I had found a loophole. And then Yoast did a live on Instagram and he's like, yes, if you use code FRIEND, you'll save an extra 10% on top of my Black Friday prices too. I was like, I thought I found a loop. Cause so it was whatever the price was, which was 5 and change. And then I got an additional like $55 off or $57 off. Because you could, on top of the 20% off. And here's the other thing. I want to say the list price was like 8 something. So on Black Friday, he did 20% off. But on Cyber Monday, there were certain pens from Black Friday weren't there anymore. But then there were certain Cyber Monday pens that, or for the weekend extended, that were even a deeper discount. So the Bebe was, I want to say 30% discount off of retail, off of what he would normally charge. And then I got a 10% on top of that.
Nice.
So now my only debate is, the little case is on sale too.
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
That seems excessive. I got a little Mont Blanc notebook.
No, that's not excessive. More is more. I mean, don't you want the whole set?
I mean, I do. I do. I could always slide one over for Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
I felt like it was really special. I was really close to getting one of the Esterbrook's, the sapphire one, the red and blue part of the set. But then I was like, I don't know. I love my Esterbrook's and I have so many, but like this is a different model, you know, and every review I watched, they loved it. Like there's a lot of Mont Blanc reviews out there that people hate it. It's not worth it. Everybody raved about that pen. And another thing that I love about it, and I also like this about the TWSBI Mini, is yes, more is more. We love that. Oh, so it is the Mont Blanc Baby. It's teeny tiny. It's smaller than a Kaweco. You have it.
I have it in my purse. I'll show you the ivory one. I do. So you can't fit a whole lot in this purse, as you can see.
But what I love about, I feel like your Mont Blanc has become like an everyday carry for you because you bring it everywhere.
It is. The Bebe always comes with me. Always. So this is the pen she's talking about. Lori got it in black.
So Vanessa's is in the, like, would you say it's like an ivory or like a white?
Oh, this is definitely
like
ivory.
A bone, like, and you have like rose gold trim. So it's so pretty.
It's very pretty.
And show the finial because, okay, I'm going to be honest with everybody here. I don't like using a Mont Blanc and not having that little star looking at me when I'm writing with it. Well, I mean, right? Because if you're going to,
if you're going to pay the price,
you don't want to like toss your, so here's been my thinking lately on little pens. Look at how cute that is. I mean, it's so damn adorable.
It's so adorable.
So mine is black with silver trim.
So you haven't inked it yet, or what?
No, I don't have it yet. It hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, my
I
bad.
just ordered
So
it.
you're
I just
just
ordered it, so I'm waiting for it.
you're gonna love the nib. You're gonna love the nib.
Everybody loves the nib. I'm very excited for it.
It's so.
I just felt like it was a really special pen. So yes,
is a
it was
special pen.
outrageously priced, but it was probably the best that I'm gonna do on that. Because even on the
Yeah.
Real or some of the secondhand sites, that holds its value.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But I think after you write with that nib, you're not gonna want to get rid of this pen.
Okay. I don't plan on getting rid
It's
of
like
it.
really, it's indescribable. It's like has a little bounce to it. It's smooth. And it's just.
I'm so excited. I'm very excited for it. So I'm glad I pulled the trigger on that.
That's a
Yeah,
good, but I think you got a really good price on it.
I think I did.
I think you
Relatively
did.
speaking, of course, but
Yes.
I kind of tend to, like you were saying earlier, and let us know in the chat if you can relate to this. Like you think nothing, because I also got the Stilo pen in the purple one.
Oh, okay.
That was a
Oh,
really great price. Vanessa,
so
she's got this one too.
Stilo style, every Black Friday they do the Leonardo pen thing. And so you got, yeah, and it's always like around $150 because
Yeah,
they
I
also
thought that. Yes, Lena, you are correct. They don't usually
no,
go
they
on
don't go
sale.
on. They have
No.
people that guard the room that their pens are in.
Yeah. So and Yost did say, he's like, this is not something that they like us to do. I don't do it very often.
They
But
don't.
this pen, on the other hand, is coming from Italy and it was under 150.
Yeah, so they'll tack on that they'll have the price and then they tack on another discount usually. Did they put another discount on
There
it?
was
Like
some, I
a
mean,
special?
it was a good price.
Yeah.
And the
And it's
other one reminds me so much of the Scribo. That
yeah, that's
doesn't
the
it?
first thing I thought of too was the
That reminds
Scribo.
me, and I've come so close to buying that Scribo before. This is the Milky Way. This one sold out really quickly.
So you're talking about hang on, gang.
I loved this reel. Yeah.
Let me find the picture of it. Because yeah,
Yes,
I
the
thought so
Scribo
too.
is on my list. So I thought, you know what? I loved the purpley, the deep purple color, or there was something I really loved about the color of the one you just held up. I love
Yeah,
the Milky Way too. Don't get me wrong. I love
it's
that, but I think I'm holding out for my Scribo on that pattern.
yeah, and and I like both pens to be honest. I thought that the purple it's really pretty. It's a beautiful deep purple, and you've got lots of possibilities for inks. Why can I not find this
Hi, Lau. How
pen?
are you?
What word? Sorry.
Word. You know what I do have? So this is my friend Lau from Catching Crafts. He has a super soothing voice, and he does like longer videos, which I really enjoy. And he's in a, you know how you always migrate towards people who have the same taste as you. So I end up
Right.
buying half the pens that he displays too. I don't know if I shared those last week. The Leonardo from Fountain Pen Friday from Muse Pens in Hong Kong. But Lau introduced me to that company.
I
And
think I think he follows me now on
I'm sure he
Instagram. On the
does.
gram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost there. I'm like still flipping through this.
Okay, while Vanessa's
This is so sad.
flipping through to find us the Scribo in
For
question,
comparison.
Lau, why don't you let us know what you bought for Black
found
Friday
it.
or Cyber Monday, or if you're still shopping?
Okay.
Okay, so these are the
There's the
Scribos
picture. This is
that
the
I
Scribo
love.
we're talking about.
The
And
one
then-
all the way, it looks, yes, look at how similar.
That's what I thought so too. When I saw the photo, I was like, this looks very similar to the Scribo material.
Yeah, I guess the
So-
Scribo looks like it has maybe a little bit like more pink in it.
Maybe, but I also think that it's polished. This is not polished, it's matte.
It's matte. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I think this one sold out like really fast.
Really fast.
Yeah.
So thank you for introducing me to that brand. Vanessa cost me a lot of money this weekend.
You're welcome.
So Lau, which Esterbrook did you get?
First
Your first
Esterbrook.
Esterbrook. That's exciting.
Congratulations.
Which one
How
did you get?
exciting.
I'm trying to guess. He's a blue guy. He loves blue.
Well, then
Maybe,
he probably got the Nouveau
glass?
blue. The
or
Blue Nouveau or something.
Nouveau Blue. I'm curious. What did you get?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, that's so exciting.
I'm a big Esterbrook fan.
A Blue
Blue
Nouveau?
Nouveau.
See?
There you go.
Fantastic.
Yep.
That's a beautiful one. That's the pen that I bought when I met Vanessa. Vanessa influenced that as well because I got in the wax seal class. We got
I
the
tried to
wax
get the
seal that was Nouveau
Accutron.
Blue.
The
But it's
Accutron
sold
with
out.
the gold and green material. That it's kind of a diamond cast material. That one.
Which one?
I think that's the one. He's the newest Accutron pen or the latest one. It's kind of a green with gold swirled into it. So I don't
green.
know if that's the one he's talking about.
He's saying green, yes.
Green, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I have that pen, so
show it to us. Let's see it. Get it.
Ah, dang it. All right, fine. Let me go to the cabinet.
Go get it. Let me see if I can since we're talking about green pens, I was going to share my Leonardo. Anybody else still shopping tonight? This is the Leonardo that I got from Muse Pens. What's the name of this? Lion Rock, Lau? I think this is called Lion Rock. I got this, and actually, this is the video I'm editing right now that will probably go out tomorrow. But let's see your Accutron. I've never even heard of that brand. The things I learn.
Yeah, they make watches. Is this the pen that you were looking at?
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah, it's a special diamond cast material.
Mackenzie, does everybody work? Is that the company that does all the diamond cast in the community, or do other people do it?
I think some people do a version of it, but that is their. I think it is their trademark, or it's registered. He's so upset.
Oh, don't be upset, honey. You'll get it.
You'll get it.
You'll get it.
I'll appreciate mine. I'll appreciate mine even more that you don't have yours.
So bad. Speaking of diamond cast, one of the Esterbrook's that I would really like to get is the Gold Rush.
Which one?
Like the purpley one. She's going to pull this one out too, friends. Here she goes.
5, you mean 4. This one?
That one.
Well, I have this one because I designed helped design the campaign for that. The illustration that went with this.
Well,
so
I love it. I got this one when I was in Cambridge, the Rocky Top.
Oh, that one?
They also had the diamond.
You mean this one?
Yeah. You have the oversized one?
Yeah. Here,
that is awesome.
I'll just show you what I have.
I love it. You know which Esterbrook I think I'm selling is my Oktoberfest, if anybody is interested. Look at them all. Those are all Esterbrook?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Vanessa, you have everything. That's because I'm a princess. Oh my gosh.
It is
I was
fun.
just in a palace.
I love living vicariously through Vanessa's collection. It's so much fun. But she's also been doing this for some time.
I've been doing this for a while. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I've been working with Esterbrook since 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. So I've been
earned all those pens with Esterbrook.
The Cola SD. Oh, hold on. You mean
the Cola was the first one. You are my hero.
You mean this one?
The Cola was the first one I almost bought, and I didn't realize that it was limited stock, and it was there one day and gone the next. But that was actually one of the very first introductions to Esterbrook. When I looked on their website, it must have been the pen of the month. And I really was debating on the Cola because I love the whole vibe of it. But that went really fast.
Yeah, that's the case that I did with them.
Studio Wallace. Hola. Buenos noches.
Hola.
Nighttime there. Flexing. Tom says you're flexing with all of your Esterbrook stuff.
You're damn right I am.
You're damn right.
You're damn right.
Ay, ay, ay. So funny. Yes. Well, sometimes you can get lucky and find some of these pens on the secondhand market. That's how I got my, which one? Oh, I'm going to hold it up and then Vanessa's going to hold hers up too.
Oh, you mean this one?
The lilac I got secondhand, and I bought this for I got this online, and then I had what's Kurt work on it. there's probably not a single one that you don't have, Vanessa, is there? Oh,
Actually, there is.
music to my ears.
I don't have
Thank
the aqua
you.
one, but it's on its way.
Aqua. Is it
Yeah.
new, old? Which one?
I think it's from a year ago.
Okay.
And it's kind of a turquoise material, but
Where did you
yeah,
track it down? Brian?
through Brian.
Yeah.
Through Brian.
Good.
The set is on its way to me right now. So
Meaning what's in the set?
the set, you might have seen it
Oh,
advertised. The
yes.
set. So it has like little notebooks in it. I helped design some stuff in that as well. So
That is so
that's
cute.
why.
That was such
That's
great
why,
marketing.
guys. Yeah, that's
Yes.
why, guys. I have all the.
Yeah, she
that's why
works
I'm
for
flexing.
Esterbrook.
I don't work for them, but I collaborate with them a lot
Okay.
for design stuff. Or illustration stuff. So yeah, but I do have that box on its way. So it'll be interesting to see, how that looks too. It looks really, they're just guys, they are marketing geniuses.
I completely agree.
They
And I
just
think the
know
Raven,
what they're
we
doing.
talked about this. I feel like the Raven was such a great example of making so much out of a black pen. Like,
I have a
they're
black
known,
pen. Yeah.
they're known for all their color but they're also known for storytelling. And I feel like that is, in my opinion, like they're just so
Yeah.
great. It makes you want to be a part of their
Oh, wait, hold on.
community.
We have a special guest, everybody. Special
I love when
guest.
she, like,
Come on
sneaks in.
over,
Oh.
sweetheart. I know, like you could see her. Like, come closer. Come here. Hi, everybody. This is my daughter, Erin.
Hi, Erin. How are
I
you?
can't even hear people.
Like, I can hear. So what do you need?
Hi.
The microphone's really
Why
working.
you haven't asked where I've been.
Oh, I'm a bad mom. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
I know where you were at. I've got Life
Let me
360.
show them my fall fit. Look how fall it is.
She's showing you her fall outfit.
I love those little slippers she's wearing. Do you have the UGG ones?
Those are the UGG ones.
So
Yeah.
I almost bought those this weekend, but then I went the cheap route and got the Quince, the Quince. They do knockoff like Jenny Kane sweaters, and they do those slippers.
Okay.
They're still the shearing. No, don't go away. I love your slippers, honey.
She loves your slippers.
Follow my Instagram, Erin.LinkedIn.
I love it. I'm writing it in here.
ERIN.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I'll be out in a
Did I
little
spell
while.
that right?
ERIN. Yes.
ERIN. That is adorable. My daughter's always like, don't tag me in your social media, mom. Like, she used to be like that. Like, she did not want an association with a YouTube mom. She's gotten better. So do you have any sneak peeks from Esterbrook?
Any sneak peeks? I don't, you know what, to be honest, I don't know what they're working on for the next year yet. I usually don't find out until it's like a couple months beforehand when they're planning that stuff out. So yeah, I wish I could tell you.
Pen from Esterbrook? I know you already did your candy, but like, what would be up next? Like, what would be a dream design for you from any pen maker?
If Esterbrook were to do a demo pen, I think that would be really cool.
Oh, that would be interesting. They haven't done
like a demonstrator with like some glitter, or I think that would be really.
Yeah, they haven't done that.
So I think that would be a lot of fun. That would be my dream pen, I guess, right now. So maybe we should write to them.
Yes. Maybe they can call it the Juicy Broad.
The Juicy Broad edition. That would be great. That would be really good. Yeah.
You know what pen I'm excited for that's coming out, and it's I think a really pretty color, and I think it will look really nice in that cream. I just think it's so pretty. And then the new Kaweco's coming out. I'm more excited about
the art, the new art ones.
I love the art series. There's two in particular that I like.
I do. There's one I like out of that series of the 4, and it's the white one with the different colored,
like the blue and the tan, and
that's the one I would get
that's going to go so fast, I believe.
I don't know what I think about the clip already being installed in the pen though, because I really like that slide-on clip.
Oh, I don't even think I realized that. I didn't put
Yeah,
2 and 2
it's
together.
built in. So I don't know if I like
Oh,
that, to be honest with you. It's kind of weird to me.
that is weird. That's very Kaweco sport. Like,
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
what
so fun getting the different colors and,
yeah.
customizing it the
That's
way
what
you
I
like.
really like because I like that old-fashioned looking clip. So, yeah,
Interesting.
I don't that's what I'm not sure about that one.
I didn't even
I
think of
like
that.
it, but yeah, I just
I just
there's a
love that particular one. Then the other one I really like, but I feel like the other one is more typical. It's kind of like it's also like reminds me of, is it Inferno? It's another Scribo look-alike. It's like black and
oh,
brown and kind of like tortoiseshell colors, but it's not
yeah.
similar. But that white one is so pretty, I think.
Yeah, the
But
white
it's
one with the different
expensive. It's
colors.
expensive too.
The art always is when the art comes out because I've got 2 arts from, I think, 2018,
Hmm.
and, they were for that time that to me, it was a little pricey. How much are they going for? I don't even
I think they're
know.
125.
Oh,
Not
that's
as
not
expensive as the ebonite, but
that's not horrible,
no, I think it's like, you
but
know,
it's I mean, it's $100 Kaweco.
for what you're getting, exactly.
So,
I think I'm
yeah,
more excited for the TWSBI, which is $50, because I
I
just love the
yeah.
cream. I just think it's neutral and it's pretty, and I think it's very aesthetic. I love it because I kind of it's like my nails. I go from like nude, like I'll want like all like the light neutral cocoa cream, and
Right,
then I'll get something wild. Like the pendulum swings for me, but when I'm in
right.
that aesthetic mode, that pen is really pretty. I really like it. Hi, Tom.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought he
Hi,
was saying hi, Lori. He was saying hi,
oh,
Lau.
well, Tom R.
Hello, hello. Plan to create, cope. Plan, create, cope. Gosh, I'm always late to the party. Yes, turn on notifications, but you would have only gotten notified at like 3 p.m. when I posted this. I am very bad about like getting the info up, but I think I was hesitant because of the sound. But now that we found something that works,
Yeah, I think we're
everybody
good.
can plan on Mondays at 4.
Yeah, I think we're totally good.
This is really nice because this is a really nice way for me to unwind. My assistant is usually here on Mondays and she stays until 3:30, and I usually hit a lot of shipping on Mondays, and usually I post a video over the weekend for my first channel, and
Right.
this is like fun for me to just kind of.
This is fun. My name is Jen. Hi, Jen.
Oh, hi Jen. I love when people tell me their names because
That's why, see, I think that's what I can't do. That's why my Instagram is my name because I just,
yes,
it's
and
like,
also when I started Time with Tata, not to mention that my last name is Tata, so I mean, there's lots of fun with that. But on my other channel is Lori's Boston Found, and I really, really, really don't like not having Lori in my handle for my second
yeah,
channel. I'm thinking about changing it. I like Time with Tata because a lot of people call me by my last name.
right.
And this whole channel was just meant to be like stuff that I love. It wasn't so niche, but now it's extremely niche because all I do is talk about fountain pens and
Depends.
journaling. But when it started, it was not so niche. And yeah, I think I need to put Lori in my name somewhere. Um,
Lori's pens.
Lori, yeah, I don't know. We got Juicy Broads down. Now we have to think about mine.
Juicy
What a nice
Bras.
stationery store you went to outside of your city. I supported that you support a small.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
thank you
cool.
so much. That was a really impromptu visit. We had a house full of, college students and college graduates. All my kids were home. And then for whatever reason, they all disappeared on Saturday. Well, Anthony went back to New York and the other two were hanging out. And so Jay and I were like, let's do this. They were closing in like 2 hours. It was a 40-minute drive to get there. So we would have had about an hour. And I'm like, I really want to feature them for, Small Business Saturday
Yeah.
and buy a little something from them. So that was a really fun trip. That was great. And yeah, when Vanessa comes out to the Boston Pen Show next June, no, when is it? When was Orlando? No, it's in
September.
September. They're back to back. The Boston and
Yeah.
Orlando are back to back. So
Yeah. I definitely want to go do that.
yeah, that'd be really fun. And we can visit Apple Boom. And
Hmm.
there's also a store in Cambridge called Bob Slate's. They have a really great stationery fountain pen selection. And then when Claire was just in Boston, she went to the Paper Mouse, I think was the name of it. It was
Paper
a cute little
Mouse.
stationery store that I haven't been to. I think I'm getting that correct, but I'm not sure. Just purchased a TWSBI for my daughter for Christmas. That
Oh,
is a
that's so
great
cool.
gift. She's going
The
to love it.
TWSBI
Rhonda.
Eco, or which TWSBI was it?
Which TWSBI? What color?
'Cause,
I think that is
yeah,
the fun with Kavecos and TWSBIs is that they don't break the bank.
color.
So if you are going to collect,
Yes. Oh my
you know,
gosh, no kidding. Especially if, if your daughter's little or young or whatever. Um, those are like excellent pens.
yeah, I think they're fun. Like when I think in terms of how many colors Sailor comes out with and the people who try to keep up with that, I just feel bad for them because I love my Sailor pens, but I just can't justify buying multiples
No,
of them for the
I don't see
price.
how
I
people
mean,
do it because it's expensive. It's a
it's
lot.
expensive to keep up with that. But I love that people have fun with the gin house and they'll like order multiple gin house and then play with the colors and change the finials and
Yeah.
the bodies. And somebody online, I thought it was really clever. They recreated the Yoseka home pen with all gin house. So they had like a little. I was fascinated. Like they did a really good job with it for gin house. I mean, for
Well,
a
the guy,
fraction.
so the guy that travels to people's houses to see their collection, I want to see
Yes.
him visit the biggest Jinhao collector ever. That would be the best show. It's like they just have like cases and cases of Jinhao pens. It's just like every Jinhao knockoff from back,
That would
that
be
would be the
fantastic.
best. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's too bad. I wish they would come out with, like, their own design. Well, they have, like,
I
the
know.
dragon, right? But or they have the shark is theirs, but I
Yeah, the
feel like,
shark.
they make for what it is, like, if they had something that was, like, kind of unique, that was their
Yeah,
own,
I mean,
I
yeah,
guess
they
the
knock
shark
off
is. Oh, she
everybody's
got the
stuff.
Diamond 580. Oh, that's a good
Wow.
one.
Yeah, that's a nice
Y'all,
one.
I'm hanging out with Vanessa, so I said
Yeah.
y'all instead of you guys. I can see my, thing is going to die soon. I don't have an outlet here. If I plug my computer in, then my light's gonna go away. So my Mac is going to go to sleep soon, so we should probably wrap it up. We've
It's been
done.
an hour and 20 minutes, so
Yes, as much as I love, and it looks like we're losing a couple people. We didn't state in the beginning how long. We try to do like between an hour and 15 to an hour and 30 because we're 1:15 never seems to be enough. And by an hour and 30, I think people have to like
yeah,
go make dinner or whatnot. But I
right.
think we can talk, but when I disappear, um, I don't know if that will
It's
cut
over.
Vanessa. Vanessa might be able to do the outro, but let's get to these last few comments. Thank you guys, everybody, for being here. It was so exciting to hear about Vanessa's trip and hear about what people got for Black Friday. There
Yeah.
are still some good deals out there. I plan on like hopping on my computer and doing the last of it.
I might
Probably
have
at
to head over to
Atlas.
the Applebone website and look at the black version of the baby.
Okay, and I'll look and see if that red pen is on sale. Oh, she got the iris. That is beautiful.
Oh, that is so
Oh,
nice.
Oh, Danielle from Dandelion Diary, she did the home one? Yeah, I follow her. She's great. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Bedtime for David. Have a good night, David. And thank you to everybody. Tell your friends about the Juicy Broads. I don't know if I'm ready to change the
I
thumbnail
might have
yet.
to design a logo for it or something.
Okay,
A
then I won't be able
juicy
to
bronze.
resist. But thank you all so much for being here. This is a highlight of my day. I love chatting about pens. I love chatting with Vanessa and all of you. And I appreciate you guys coming out. I know it's not in the evening, so people have to kind of carve out some time, but this is
Yeah.
a great time for the two of us. Kelly, welcome. And Tina, thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
And
So
you
fun.
post
First timer
these,
here.
they're posted afterwards. So if you want to go back and watch the last two, this is only our third. Isn't this
Yeah,
our
this is
own
our
third?
third, but the last two,
So
I'm just warning
the
you, the
last two are
sound is
there.
terrible. But starting now, we should probably make an announcement that we figured out the sound
The
barrier. And
sound is fixed.
whatever we did today, we have to recreate this. It's going to be like a jinx. I have to come up
Yes.
in this room. I will have to figure out an extension cord in case we want to chat for longer. And then that name is everything.
Yes.
We'll end on that note,
There
everybody.
you go.
Thank
Thank
you, friends, for visiting. All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for being here.